Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video is composed of things that I tinkered with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. This video should contain tips and tricks of things that I've learned throughout the year. Now, I only plan on leaving this video posted for about 30 days. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much for watching. Time to get cracking today. I got my master bedroom prep for our new mattress delivery later today. I'm on my way down to Daniel's to install that timing belt and see if that thing will start. I highly doubt it, but hey, everybody wants to give it a shot. Been playing parking spot wars with my apartment complex for the past 9 days. They have no idea who they've rented these spots to. They keep giving me spots that other people have, but I think I'm gonna leave Queen Bee in this 62 and I'm gonna move the Panther to the spot behind it. I'd rather have 2 spots side by side between poles, but that don't look like it's possible. This side right here, this row where Queen Bee is probably the coolest, almost cleanest row. That row with the wall over there is probably the cleanest because there's less opportunity for dirt to blow through there. But anyway, this is where I'm going to leave Queen Bee. I'm going to put Panther behind it. Last night they told me I could move Panther and Queen Bee down this end. Just trying to make sure they wouldn't give me an end spot that's subject to all of that sun all day, because I'm not trying to stay in the sun with these cars, trying to give them some shade. But when I came to move Queen Bee down here next to Panther, somebody was in it. Had to deal with that this morning. We are here with Daniel's situation. I didn't realize this, but man, he's got a cargo cover in the back of his newer one. And this is his older one that somebody hit in the back side over here. Damaged the suspension. Heck, I could see the muffler and stuff hanging down. That suspension damage knocked the alignment off, started making it eat tires. So he's got a good engine in this one, and this jump timing belt in this one. So my plan is to get the crank aligned. I'll have to probably manipulate the cams to get the crank on mark. After I get the crank on mark, get the cams on mark. Because once the crank is on mark, you can turn the cams around 360 degrees. Then I'm going to take the camera that one of my viewers sent me, my buddy Rudy, and see if we could see any damage on the top of one of the pistons where the valve probably contacted the piston. Should be little nicks if we can see down in there. And then we're going to put the belt on, put the new tensioner on, and probably check compression and then try to start it. So let me get cracking here. I only got about an hour. It has the hood release problem. The left side didn't release till I lifted it up. Alright, let me look down here, see if I can see this mark anywhere near this where it's supposed to be. Take this cover off, try to get this aligned. And it's down there. See if I can see the timing marks on the crank. I can't see them so far, so let me cut the camera off and zoom in. My 12mm, get that old tensioner out the way and see what I can see from there. And you can see all the magic sparkles up here. Looks like one of these cam seals is leaking too. Maybe not. A little bit of oil in here. There's that tensioner. It's supposed to have bearings in there. Help that thing roll around. So, unfortunately, I do not see the crank marks. So I'm going to have to turn the crank and wrestle around with these cams. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the cover off. Make this a little easier for me. And yes, like the rest of them, it's full of oil up here. PVC probably never been done. Oh man, the car's great. It don't need anything. Turned the crank clockwise until I felt some resistance. And then I came up here and turned the cams clockwise. They both turned pretty easy. Now I'm going to go down there and turn the crank clockwise some more until I feel some resistance again. Turn really easy. Really easy. Alright, I got a couple more turns on that. Let's see if I can find a mark up here. Yep, I went a little bit too far, so I'm going to back that up a tooth and a half. That should be good. Alright, I got that mark dead on there. And I'm going to turn these cams around so that they're lined up. Get this belt on here. The tensioner's tight. Let me get this seal out of the way. I'm going to leave those bearings down there. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't feel anything. So I rolled it over twice. I should be up here close to my timing marks. Those marks are on. My tensioner is a little looser than it should be. I might tighten that up if everything goes well. The belt's tight enough to crank the car. So let me check this crank mark, pull the spark plug out, stick my scope down there, and then try to fire it up. 2 Volvo spark plug. Man, I'm surprised this car is running bad as these plugs are. They're probably gapped at 36 or so. They are worn out. Let me see if my scope will work. We're going to run it down in that piston, see if we see any marks. Got me this Whistler scope cam. And I'm going to open it up. Hopefully it got batteries in it. I don't see nothing to say batteries not included. Requires 2 AA, 4 AA batteries not included. I don't know if I got 4 batteries with me or not. This out, put 4 batteries in there. They loaned me 4 batteries from inside. Now I'm going to get this connector on here. I don't think I'll need any of these right now. Screw this on here and hit the power button and see if it works. There, I got something on the screen. So I'm going to see if this thing has a light on it. So let me push one of these light buttons. The button on the left controls the display here. The button in the middle controls the light on the end of there. So let me drop this down there, turn this thing on, and see if we can see any piston marks. Fortunately, this thing ain't too clear here. Let me pull the protector screen off. That is the top of the piston. I can't tell how far up or down it is. Let me turn off my light on my camera. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I can't. But it's oh, okay. I see the regular groove in the piston. Oh, I think I see a little mark in it now. When I move this around, I see a little scratch on the piston there. I don't know if you can see that or not. There it is on the top side up here. Looks like it's got a couple scratches there up in this corner of the screen. Up here. See a couple of scratches. So we know it made contact, but let me put the spark plug back in, see if it fires up. If it fires up, I'm probably not going to check compression because I'm really out of time. Here in the middle of it, you can see look like fresh scratches. So I don't see too much other damage. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, put the plug in, and try to fire it up. We're going to see if it fires up. It did. It fired right up, but it's missing. So I'm going to let it run for a minute or two and see what cylinders are missing, because it probably has a couple bent valves in there. The tensioner is set a little bit cooler temperature, but that's okay. I'm going to put my code reader on here and see what valves are missing. Those are the valves that likely have, those are the cylinders that likely have bent valves. Doesn't have a check engine light, but that doesn't mean the check engine light hadn't been removed. Let's see if we can scan it and see what, come on, scan gauge, you could work. I need to get this scan gauge fixed, or bust out my other code reader. Come on with the crap. There we go. Scan. Man, none of these buttons want to work. 6 codes. Let me check these codes, clear them, and see which ones come back. I got a pending code of 305, so number 5 is likely misfiring. It's running rough. Let's see if we get another misfire. I'm going to hold it up about 2,000. See if we get another miss. I got an error code 305, so cylinder number 5 is definitely missing. Man, them fuel injectors sound loud, but you sure can hear this engine ticking. Got some oil getting back on the exhaust manifold too. That's where that smoke is coming from. Queen Bee and the Panther together again, back to back. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.